What is up, everybody? My name is Gareth and welcome back to a brand new episode of Redstone Craft. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the Nether and we're actually going to be making a vine farm. But before we actually make the vine farm, I wanted to explain why we're making it. You see, we already have this vine farm right here, which has produced no vines, and this vine farm right here, which has produced 5 vines. Wonderful. Now, this was a little cubby farm I made, and I think they're really nice, and I'm gonna keep them here, because at the end of the day, they are nice, and, you know, they produce minimal amounts of stuff, but they still produce something. But the main reason for that is that we actually need a better vine farm, because that doesn't count. You know, I'm gonna keep them here, but it really doesn't count. So, in order to do this, we must first head to the industrial district, to Block Central. I call it Industrialist, but his name is Block Central. So I'm actually going to do that. I don't have the tunnel set up, so I actually need to go back home. So cut to me in the Block Central. Be right back. Okay, so we're back here in Block Central, and the Nether portal is there, but it's not actually connected to anywhere yet, so it's sort of annoyingly weird. But anyway, we're actually going to be building it here. Now, it should be noted that in the farms we've built here, we are actually already farming twisting vines. Let's see where the twisting vines are. Gotta be around here somewhere. It's one of these though. So if we... Oops, that's the wrong one. But this farm can and will produce twisting vines at some points, and so will this one actually. So we're not actually going to be making a twisting vine farm. We're already farming it in 3 different places. Despite, again, not being too common, they still do have them. I actually have none here. That's a weird bunch of stuff. I feel like something blew up for that to happen. I really do feel like something... Did it blow up there? Oh god, please don't tell me that. Nope, everything seems to be alright. Okay, I have no idea where those came from then. Anyway, point here is we already have farms for twisting vines, so we're only going to be making a weeping vine farm. Now, the design we're going to be making is by Works, so we're actually going to pop into his creative world, the one we've been at for, you know, quite a while now. So we're going to pop into that creative world really quick so I can show you guys the farm. So guys, right in front of me is our farm. It's actually going to be a really simple farm to build, but I'm going to guide you through how it's built, and then we're going to build it in Redstone Craft. So let's start with how it's built. Well, the farm, since the weeping vines come from top to bottom like regular vines, we're going to be making use of flying machines. And then the farms are just going to drop, be carried away by water currents, and be put into a chest down here. This is already full. Wow. Okay, so let's focus on the up and up here. So to start off with, you need to make a platform. Now this platform right here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 20 by 20. This is a square platform. And at least I think it's 20 by 20. It looks 20 by 20, but we can check. Technically, it doesn't have to be 20 by 20. You can be just 20 this way, and however far you need it that way. This feels like, yeah, it is 20 by... Oh no, it's 20 by 21. Curious, okay. So, point here is you can make it like as long as you want, as long as you keep the depth at 20. And the reason for that is mostly the flying machines. I think you could actually extend this flying machines. I'm not sure if this is at push limit, but it might be. Actually, it probably is at push limit. So yeah, you can probably only do this far. So how does this work? Well, there's this clock system right here, and if I unblock it, it's going to actually send the flying machine. I shouldn't have click the inventory. You can see it goes. Whoopsie daisies. It just breaks all the vines, and they're actually already growing back. I think I have an accelerated tick rate in this, so that might be why. You can see it just goes back and forward, and once it hits there, it comes back, and then once it reaches here, you can see there are vines on top, and they're just going to be dropped, and it's going to wait again for this clock to shoot, and it's going to harvest some more, and basically that's how it works. So let's look at the systems. Let's look at the main system first, the clock. So you can see it's a regular hopper clock. I think these are here for lag purposes. See, comparators on each side, redstone, and then a torch on this side, and there's a locking mechanism here just to lock it. And inside you have probably a stack in 29. Yep, a stack in 29. You could extend this, but like after some testing, I think that's actually a pretty good way. Like Ray got this right, of course. Whoops. My mouse has been acting so weird as of late. Anyway, you can see they actually grow. Again, I think I have an accelerated tick rate on this, but maybe I don't. I'm not too sure. And regardless, even if I do, that's more than enough time for vines to grow and you to break them. Then, as for the flying machine itself, it's actually quite simple. So, right across from this torch, you have an empty block and then a piston. And this is going to bud power this piston. That's going to update this observer, which is then... It's then going to bud power this piston, push it forward, and then this is going to update because this part is going to be pushed forward, and then this is going to bud power this, push this back with it, and you know, it's just a repeating cycle. If I unblock it, you can see. And it just goes off. There you go. Until it reaches this system where it's gonna reach here, it's gonna power this block, which is gonna send a redstone signal through here, power this piston, and then update this observer and send it back. And as for the machine itself, it is 10 wide, and then it has an observer faced that way, and a piston. This has to be a sticky piston, by the way. And same thing on the other side, observer, piston, and wide. And the reason for honey here is that honey actually grabs the items. So what you guys saw back there, and I'm actually going to wait for this to... Might take a little while to fire again. But the items can get stuck on top of the honey. And once they reach this block here of black glazed terracotta, which can be any unmovable object, by the way. Just terracotta is unmovable. That's actually quite a curious thing. Like, all the glazed terracottas are unmovable by pistons, which is something that... It's so weird. You'd think they would be moved, but they're not. There you go. You can see, like, the vines get stuck up there, and not all of them. Some of them do fall, but some do get stuck up there. And then when they come back, just wait for it to do it again. You're going to see that they're going to be pushed up against this block, and they're going to be dropped. There you go. And they drop down here. Now, the basin itself is bigger than the platform. So, let me see how big this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Whoopsie days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay, so it's... Really? Is it... No, that can't be. 10, 20, 25, 26 blocks across for the 20 blocks, and then let's count it this way as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 25, 29 blocks across. So it has 8 extra blocks, so 4 on each side to the sides. It's like this way, because this is 21, so this is 29, and this is 26, and that's 20. So there's 3 blocks on each side, and on this side there are 4. So, you know, adapt that accordingly. Again, we're not going to make a module much bigger than this. And what I am going to do is I'm going to pull this down, because this is really far up. Like, whoopsie daisies. And I'm not sure why it's this far up, because I know twisting vines grow like 30 blocks maybe. but this seems to be really high. So let's actually take a look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, let's break that one. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 30. No, sorry, 10, 20, 30. 25 blocks upwards. Now, I think the twisting vines the weeping vines can grow 22 blocks. Yeah, I think it's 22. But honestly, with this, like, oh shit, this is gonna fuck up, ain't it? Yep. Piece of advice, don't actually put blocks there. It will stop the flying machines, because they are a push limit. But honestly, this is weird. Huh. Okay, whatever. Honestly, like, I don't think it has to be this high. I'm probably only gonna make it like 15 blocks higher, because this is harvesting like quick enough to the point where it's not gonna be fully grown. You have to be like extremely lucky for it to grow completely. So yeah, the farm is really simple, and you could easily adapt this to a twisting vine farm, because you can use the same flying machine, you just invert this and have minecarts on the bottom. So yeah, but we are going to start with this, and we're already farming enough twisting vines, so let's get this built on Redstone Craft, shall we? Okay, guys, so we're back. It's been a couple hours, and this is built. Hello? Oh, this broke while I was AFK, didn't it? Yeah, okay. So that broke while I was AFK, but that's actually fine. I can fix it easily enough. If I could just land there, that's gonna be easier said than done. 1 second. So this is actually... Hello? A great opportunity for me to show you guys how you fix this farm in case of breaking. Okay, so in case this happens to you, and this should only happen if you leave the farm unloaded and you go away. I think I unloaded these chunks while this was on, which is problematic. And wait a second, that's really, really broken. And that's, I broke that too much as well. So let's come down here. First thing I'm gonna do is, okay, guess, can I please get something? Thank you. I need to replace that. There you go. So that's replaced. So first thing is completely remove these blocks. You can see that the issue here is quite simple. Can I please go through? I apologize for the ambulance outside. Yep, okay. So the issue here is this piston has gone left behind. So the trick to fix this is quite simple. I'd actually prefer to come in from the bottom. First break it, and I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna pick it up. Then, if you have another one, you can just use the other one. I forgot to bring another one, so... breaking this. I'm also gonna stop the farm right here so it doesn't break. Oh, god damn it. Okay, back up we go, I guess. You should... This is the only reason why I don't like building flying machine farms. They break really easily, to the point where it's sort of annoying. That's gonna be annoying as well, ain't it? There you go. Just plop that right there. Replant this vine. Make sure you remove every single one of these blocks. And the solution to this is actually quite simple. I'm gonna make sure I get out of here though. So I don't... Can I please leave somewhere? Thank you. Make sure you break all of these. And the solution is going to be to... Oh wait, that's this side I need to update. 1 second. There you go. Update that, and it's gonna start falling again. So I can remove these towers. And it should go and come back, and oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Please remove this before it arrives. Thank you. It should just sit here. There you go, it did. Cool. So yeah, the farm is built. I'm sorry about this little thing. The farm is built, and you can see now it's all done and dusted. The flying machine's back to place. And again, I AFK'd here for a little while, and I got a few vines. Nothing special, but probably more vines than I'm ever going to use. So the farm is really, really efficient. I also seem to have lost some blocks, but that's fine. And yeah, oh, they're right over here. Duh. Okay, whatever. I'll handle that later. But yeah, the farm is here. It's efficient. It works. Again, the only real difference from the one made by Ray's Works is I put mine a bit lower. And yeah, like the top from the bottom, it's lower. And this is something else that you should be aware of. These vines can grow on, whoopsie days, on any block. So they're not specific to one block, which means you can do like I did. And honestly, I could just planted them on slabs. But I only remembered that when it was all done, so I didn't really want to change it. Plus, we do have unlimited blackstone with our bartering farm, so I wasn't too worried about it. And yeah. I know this was a little bit of a smaller episode. I'm not sure how big the time-lapse was, but I do know this was smaller than usual. But I sincerely hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode, we're getting back to something big, something fancy, and something exciting. And yeah. Sadly though, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today, folks. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's it for today, folks. I'm out. Peace.